So my brother has been very concerned about the fact that I drive and hold the camera and blog. So very sweetly, he got me this. It's a little windshield mount, and I can put the iPhone right in there, and it will tape me. It's like having my own camera operator, except it's a little black doohickey machine thingy mount. But still, it makes me feel like I'm on a reality show. Why am I talking like this? Alright, so this is being filmed with my new dashboard mount. Look, both hands. Woo! I can never do this. This is exciting for me. Maybe not for you, but for me. Okay, I'm testing the camera, and my fear, there we go, and this new holder, my fear is I can see it jiggling around a little bit, so it might be a little bit like Blair Witch right now. Is it? Every time I stop, I'm like, ah. Maybe if I do that while I drive, it'll look normal. Okay, do you remember a little movie from the 80s called The Legend of Billie Jean? Helen Slater and Christian Slater, even though they're not related, but they played brother and sister in the movie. And somebody stole a scooter, and they were outlaws. She buzzed her head and had that like Susan Powter look. Road remains a mystery. Yes, I know you know what I'm talking about. And she said, fair is fair. Yes. Hi, I'm vlogging, right? It's not vlogging, it's vlogging. Do you remember this movie? Do you also remember Helen Slater was in Supergirl? Let's talk about movies from the 80s, people. This is my porn. Bring it on. When there's nowhere you can afford to be innocent, stand up and face the enemy. It's a do-or-die situation. We will be invincible. You know the song, right?
Ready, go.
I know, I just always throw the camera in Megan's face.
What would you like to discuss?
Well, we were just talking about testosterone in men. And gay men or straight men, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter.
Because you can be gay and still be like a testosterone, a what do you call that?
Testicular?
A testicular man. Like a, like a man's man. Like
it sounds like a pasta, like testaroni.
I'll have a side order of testaroni with the marinara.
But you can also be highly, like I'm testosteronified as well as a girl. Mm-hmm. Although I have way more estrogen. But the point is, testosterone and estrogen are its own two things and can be present in any body at any time.
What's the third one? Progesterone? Progesterone?
Do I look like a fucking doctor?
If you know it, write it down. Tell me what it is. But there's those three hormones.
It is progesterone, but I don't know exactly
what they need to be in balance. And I just found out recently that there's a whole line of therapy where they keep those three hormones in balance. Because if one gets off balance,
then the rest. But I do know, I remember seeing a study on some Dateline type thing that I shouldn't watch anymore because it's convinced me that everyone's going to attack me, kill me, or that I'm going to die of the Ebola virus. But that
all in one day. What a horrible week.
A lot of gay men have more brains like women, and a lot of lesbian women have more masculine type brains. So there is something to be said for the presence of testosterone and estrogen in gay men. But I do think there's a difference among gay people the way there's among straight people. Oh, yeah. That just you and Jerry are two very different types of gays.
Yeah, Jerry is much more testosterone-y.
Yes.
He's much more of a man's man, I'd say.
I could have a jingle.
Testosterone.
What's the Rice-A-Roni jingle? Can we change it?
The Sarasota tree. Testosterone. So Megan and Asunta and I had to go to the mall to do videos for a client for Father's Day, like two women's perspective of buying things. And they were doing high kicks, naturally. God bless them, it's their day out.
She was off yesterday. Oh, off yesterday. Well, no, but she didn't go.
Megan just stole a lolly cake from this sweet girl.
So we just got her nails done up and fixed up. And
did you get shellacked?
I did. Sherry does my shellacs. I like my shellacs. Yeah, shellacs.
Chillax.
So are you good? Are you doing good? I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm...
This is Gigi.
Say hi, THD.
Oh, and this is Virginia.
Hi.
Say hi, Virginia. And that's THD, Top Hat Dave. Let's say he's Baseball Cap Dave. And that's Gigi again. Hi.
Lost so much weight.
I don't know if you can see this, but G
I'm gonna blame little Miss
has a boner. G's got a little boner. She's dog sitting. I used to actually dog sit for a dog who had a boner. He was a terrier, and he couldn't get off the couch. It was so big.
But he doesn't like hump anything.
Wow.
For a little dog,
I know. And sticking with the theme that anything can happen at the hub, Rich decided that we were going to start singing our meetings. So here's Rich singing through one of our sync up meetings.
Joey, how you doing? With Ask Gary, I know it's a tough client, but certainly you can find something to post that makes people like it. Daiquiri Decks, fans haven't gone up in a while. You know we've got to hit 200 fans by Tuesday, or they'll probably cancel just like Chicken Kitchen. Chicken Kitchen.
Would you be sick of it if you were around? And it's starting to get unseasonably warm in Florida. Well, I guess it is seasonably warm because we know it's coming. So Jerry and I took a walk because it was actually unseasonably cool. And he and I were just talking about the whole video blogging thing, and he's being a sport. I think deep down he thinks it's weird, but he's going along with it. Okay, so as a special bonus, because some of you liked the photo montage that I did before, I thought this would be a nice opportunity to introduce you to my family. Here they are. All right, so if we're going to talk about my family, I got to talk about me when I was a little boy. This is me as a little chubbaroo in Little League, really filling out. Look, I can't even hold the bat. These are my brothers. That's Todd, Chris, and Matt. I have 3 brothers. I think if you look, it says 1981 on that calendar in the wall behind us. Here is another picture that from Halloween. My mother dressed my 2 older brothers as little girls. My brother Matt is an old lady, and I was a clown. Apparently a sad clown, because I guess I didn't get to dress like a lady. I'm not quite sure. This is my oldest brother, Todd. He lives in Syracuse. Todd's wonderful. You got to meet him on the video. And Todd is married to a friend of mine from back in our theater days, Aubrey. And they have 3 beautiful boys, Christian, Joseph, and Jack. And there they are. Look at them. What an attractive family. Next is my brother, Chris. Growing up, Chris was a huge jock, and completely surprised the family, sorry, Chris, by coming out. So he's gay. So I have 2 straight brothers and a gay brother. This is his partner, Bo, who's wonderful. He is an environmental activist, and Chris is an attorney. They live in Cleveland. You know Matt and Heidi. I live with them in Florida, and I just love them. I've been close to Matt my whole life, and I just couldn't be happier because I love Heidi, that they're together. Heidi has 2 great boys, Nick and Alec, and we see them every other weekend, and they're really fun. They all have a really good time together. They've made a really nice little family. This is no one in our family. We just find this picture very funny. It's a dog in a wig. Looks like Mia Farrow, doesn't it, kind of? This is my dad, and if you think he looks like Kenny Rogers, you are correct. That actually is Kenny Rogers. But here is my real dad. Doesn't he look like Kenny Rogers? My dad's awesome. He lives up in Syracuse. Ladies, he's single, but I don't think he's currently looking. He's taken a little break from dating for a while. This is my mother and her husband, my stepfather, Brian. And my poor mom, we kind of blame a lot of things on her, but, you know, there you go. I ask you. She dressed all my brothers like girls.